Most people make AI agents feel more complicated than they are. Every week there is a new name: Claude Code, ChatGPT agents, MCP tools, N8N, Codex, and etc. But once you see this one diagram, they all start looking the same thing. The model is the brain, the tools are the hands, the memory is the context, the goal, it tells what it needs to do, and the feedback makes it useful. If you feel behind because every AI tool now calls itself an agent, this is the simplest way I know to understand it. Don't start with the tool name, start with the pattern. The old way is trying to learn every tool separately. That makes you feel like you are always behind. But the most of these tools are just different versions of the same structure. The model is the brain. It can think, write, reason, decide, and plan. The tools are the hands of the agent. They let the model to touch outside world, files, browser, Gmail, calendar, codes, databases, websites, automations, your PC, everything that you are given access to it. The memory is the context. It tells the agent who you are, what you are building, what rules matter, and what has already happened. The goal tells it where it has to go. And the feedback shows whether it's getting closer to this goal. And this is where it closes the loop. Now look Claude Code through this diagram. Claude is the brain. All of the new models of the Claude are the brains. Your project folder is the world it can touch. So the terminal, the files, the edits, web search, and the commands that it is running in your computer, they are the hands. The Claude.md or agents.md for Codex, these files are part of the memory and the rules. Your prompt give the goal, and then the tests and errors and the feedback that you are given, they are telling whether it is working or not. And this way it changes the project, and then it comes again for your feedback and loops over again. And this can look familiar to you from somewhere else. You are right. This is exactly what we used to build in N8N. We all used to build Codex and Claude Code and etc. in N8N. But just a couple of the things, for example, access to your files in your PC, memory, and to be able to access different paths and different folders and files in your PC weren't available in N8N that much. This is why the whole packaging on top of this agent, it's now these agent harnesses, and there are different loops. So it is becoming like this. The model is changing every time. The memory is the chat and the Claude MD and the other files that can be imported into the agent. And the tools are limitless almost. Why I am telling you this? Because now in N8N it looks a bit different, but the pattern is still there. The AI node is still the brain. The workflow nodes are the hands. The tools that you can connect here, you can connect sub-agents, you can connect other databases, you can connect a web search, you can connect an image generation model, you can connect a video generation model. So once you understand this, you know exactly how you can use Codex and Claude Code in their maximum capability, because in N8N we used to build these AI agents for specific things. For example, we tried to build a marketing AI agent. So in our Claude.md, we're gonna put all of the instructions that it must know about marketing and how exactly it will use the tools that we're gonna give it. So we will give it, for example, an image generation model. We will give it access to video generation model. We will give it access to publishing workflow. And then we will put all of the keys and APIs and etc. so it can connect with them. The same thing is with Claude and with Codex. You have to give the keys, you have to give the access to tools in order to use them in their maximum capabilities. The only thing that they are doing, they can find their own tools, and they can just want you to put key, for example, instead of you going manually creating here on, let's say, MCP server, is going to create this and it will just ask you to put the MCP here and to log into your account that we used to do manually. And then with all of the new ships that Codex and Claude are doing with these slash commands and etc., all of these commands are just different either sub workflows that the agent can run, or different way of running this workflow, different order of calling the tools, and loops. For example, what is the goal slash command? Here there can be a loop. Once we put the loop here, what is this loop command? Our AI agent is doing some task. We are giving it a goal. And then this is setting this loop here. So we're gonna have an if here. If our AI agent reached the goal, it's gonna say true and it will give us an answer. If the AI agent didn't reach the goal, it's gonna start going through the loop and it will go again, run the same thing. Try if it reached the loop, go again with different order, do the tasks and etc. And in the end, when it reached the goal, it will answer us in the chat. When you know this thing, you know that in order to build a really good Claude Code project or Codex project, for example, you have to give it access to the proper tools, and you have to write the proper instructions here and to say exactly which tools to use, or it can use its creativity, of course. But if you want this agent to be specialized in these kind of things and to use less tokens and be efficient, you have to give the proper model, the proper Claude.md, and to connect the tools that it needs. If you don't connect the tools, it has to go and every time to search the tools and put them. And if it doesn't have the access to this tool, it will delete it and try to reach a new tool. Delete it, try to reach a new tool in order to be able to use it. So the better way is to just give it access to this tool, give the goal. So once it can go through these loops with less loops, better thinking and reasoning, it will be able to achieve your goals that you are doing. And this whole thing is your project folder, because in your project folder are these files, and in these instructions are the tools that it can use. And this same AI agent can be moved to another folder. It will have the context of the other folder, but it will be connected to the same tools if you have the connectors, and it can use the same kind of loops that you have created. And it is always the same pattern. The agent system frame that the agent has the tools that it can use, has the memory. But the best thing now with current agents that we used to try to do in N8N but we couldn't, this AI agent can create its own tools, but in order to access them, it needs your keys or your accounts again. And then we have the brain socket where we are changing our models. Here is the brain socket of Claude. You can change the models and everything, but in your connectors and in your project that you are choosing here, everything is set there. Instructions are in this project, and the connections are the skills that you have connected or the connectors that you have with Gmail, either calendar, Notion, whatever. And once you realize this pattern, you can use it to build all kind of agents and to use in all type of projects that you can imagine. This is also how I think about an AI business co-founder that I am using, and I also give it in the community. So the AI model is the brain. We can change it always and improve it always. The business folder is the profile, direction, examples, posts, messages, proof, and the rules. They become the memory of this AI co-founder. And then the files, prompts, browser control, our social profiles, all of the automations and etc., they are becoming the hands of this co-founder. The goal is not to use the AI, but the goal is to create this AI business co-founder in a way that it can help you and access with his hands, like a normal human, all of the things that one real co-founder can do, so it can help you to grow your online business or to start your online business from scratch. If you are a beginner, do not try to learn every AI agent tool at once. Start with one setup. Set it up, give it the context, give it one useful goal, give it one or two hands, means tools, connect them, then improve it with feedback. So this is why I made a free prompt that you can use to map any AI agent with this diagram that you can get inside the free community from the link below. And if you want full supported path that we install your AI business co-founder on your laptop and use it to help you find a clear niche, build your first simple online business and get support with weekly live calls, you can join the academy from the link below as well. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you find it helpful. Please make sure you like and subscribe, and see you in the next one. Thank you.